Sukumaran. Step, trip, fall, repeat. Step, trip, fall, repeat. Maayura Sukumaran.
Everyone makes mistakes in life. Some people remember it, some forget it, and some don't even know it. Contest chair and my fellow members who have surpassed all the mistakes and successfully logged into Zoom. Now, I fall in a very unique category of people where mistakes don't just happen in my life, but my entire life is just mistakes. It's a sequence of mistakes again and again with gaps for me to struggle and survive. When I look back at my life, it'll be easy to count the right decisions I've made because there aren't many of them. As young as a 6-year-old, mistakes have haunted me. Now, how many of you had your own friend groups when you were young? Your little cliques, gang? Yeah, most of you. I did not have any of that. When your life is a mistake, most people will want to run away from you, let alone be your friend. So, ladies and gentlemen, with the greatest difficulty, I managed to make this one girl, Indu, my friend. I basically did everything and bribed her to be with me. Not even serious issues, ladies and gentlemen. She trusted me with a piece of cake for 15 minutes. And I couldn't resist it. Gobbled the piece of cake and lost my only friendship. Now, most of you would learn from this mistake and never do something stupid like that again, right? I was the exact opposite. Every time I had to choose between friends and food, I blindly chose food and lost all my friends. It's not all mistakes sound as funny as I spoke before. And as I grew older, I started making more and more mistakes, and more people blamed me for making bad choices. From O-levels to A-levels was a big jump for me. A time when most of us are confused and make life-changing mistakes. I was a typical Sri Lankan girl that a mother would be proud of. I chose the science stream and I wanted to enter medicine. Now, first month into A-levels, I did all my homeworks, sat on the first row, didn't even blink when the teacher spoke, and everything was on track. From the second month, I started doing dancing, went for debating, moved to the second, third, then last row, and barely even opened my eyes when the teacher spoke. Trying to crack everything within the last few months did not work very well. And when results came out, I realized I wasn't going to enter medicine. Now I thought, I'll correct my mistakes, take another year, repeat the exams to pursue my dream to be a doctor in a hospital. Half of the world told me that I was wrong. I should not repeat and move into another field. But I didn't want to give up that last chance to enter the medical field. So I decided to ignore all the blames and I repeated A-levels with much more focus and put more effort. Now, I'm super worried about all those aunties in the neighborhood whispering about me to each other. And all my friends who have applied or got into universities. I open my results and I see that I've got a much higher grade, but not just enough for medicine. Now the other half of the world that was okay with me repeating also pointed fingers at me and blamed me for taking the chance. The risk that for something that I was passionate about. The toughest part about making mistakes is that society blames you for making decisions for your own self, even if it doesn't hurt anyone else. Little did I know that rejections are always redirections to something better. I was directed to UCSC, which was a big world of technology with great opportunities. However, each situation had something to blame me for. Drama after drama kept making me feel more and more foolish every single day. And at one point, I thought my life was just meant to be a fail story for others to talk about. And then one day, I came across an interview of one of Sri Lanka's most known personalities, Uttara Gunawardena, better known as the founder of Odale and Embark. And I looked at the various comments and blames that people keep dumping on her. Right from the beginning, where she stepped into a career of fashion and modeling, she was blamed for choosing a career that wasn't accepted by the society at that time. Someone or the other always had something to complain about. Random people on the road were complaining about her divorce. And I distinctly remember her saying in that interview, "Women do face challenges, but I don't cling on to those barriers. I focus on my goal and keep moving forward." She also said, "There's no use in talking about changes and complaining about situations. You have to prove yourself and be the change you want to be." We are blamed for every decision we make. Especially as women, we are blamed 2 times more. If I wear something short, I'm a slut. If it's too long, I'm a nerd. If she's a housewife, she's useless. If she works and earns, she's bossy. If she's quiet, she's dumb. If she's talkative, she's annoying. And the list of blames are never ending. Clinging on to these complaints will never let you achieve your potential. At the end of the day, it is your life, and you are free enough to make as many mistakes as you want. Blunder will help you build a much stronger and a more organized future. No one has the right to judge you because no one really knows what you've been through. Do not worry about the people who talk behind your back. They are behind you for a reason. Contest chair, forget the blames and love your life. Over to you.